Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your September 2024 mid-month reading. We're just going to go ahead and get started and jump straight in. I hope you're doing well. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what's going on. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, that link will be down below in the description. If you click that link, of course, it'll take you straight to my website. And then from there, you can purchase a read. But let's see here, Sagittarius. Let's see. This death card is here in the position of something that you're unaware of here. Obviously, the death card is symbolic of transformation. You do have the sun card here, though, in the outcome. Obviously, the sun card is being reborn, right? And becoming and stepping into like you becoming a newer person or stepping into a newer way of life or just being in a newer energy here, like your spirit's renewed. So I feel like that's the direction of where things are heading at this time. And the Two of Pentacles, you know, I feel like the changes that you've been going through haven't been easy, right? Two of Pentacles, death card, Two of Pentacles in the challenge. Haven't been easy, right? But you're realizing like you have to make changes. You have to take risk here. You have to start new things. I think you're almost wanting to begin newer things here. Like I think you want to take newer approaches to things with this Fool card. And I think that's your advice here as well, is to go beyond what you normally have done before here. I think by doing that, I feel like that's going to bring the Sun card energy, and just you feeling that sense of liberation and happiness here. Because I kind of do see with this Nine of Swords being in the future position, there almost is this energy of like you experiencing some type of never-ending nightmare or feeling as if, you know, you're not going to be able to get unstuck from something here, or there could just be some worry or some stresses or some anxieties here. It's interesting because the Six of Wands is in your current energy. Like I think you're actually doing well, and you may know that, but others of you, it's like you may be criticizing yourself maybe too much at this time or being too harsh on yourself. I think you're actually doing pretty well here. Now, obviously, if you know, like, you know, you're not doing well, you know, then I get it. But the Six of Wands is, even if you're in that position, even if you're in a position of feeling like being in that energy, like you feel like you're not doing well, the Six of Wands is saying to still be confident in yourself here and understand that you can still have success and you can still turn around your situation. The Six of Wands is saying to believe in yourself. And if you're not where you want to be, start creating what it is that you want to create, or keep your focus on what you're wanting, and then eventually it's like you'll be able to have that. And I know you hear that all the time, and it's a lot easier said than done, but I do feel for you that is the truth here, because I think there's something at this time, because even with the King of Cups being the overall energy for you for the rest of the month, this is about you strongly devoting yourself to something that you unconditionally love, right? And the King of Cups is about, like, for instance, if you're a tarot reader, it's like you love doing tarot, so you devote yourself to being a tarot reader, right? And reading tarot, doing tarot for other people, right? Helping people. Just the King of Cups in general is like this strong devotion towards something that you truly care about. And I think that's the energy here surrounding you for the rest of the month. And I do think you do have some success coming your way, or some things to celebrate. You did pull the Three of Cups here in the position of the good stuff. I think you do have some success and to celebrate here with others, or it could just be with yourself, right? But I do sense that you'll be able to like enjoy your successes here. And this Five of Wands, for some of you, your birthday may be coming up, so some of you may be like a Libra or something, but maybe have like Sag placements. I'm not sure. But with this Five of Wands, the Five of Wands is also in the position of the good stuff here. The Five of Wands is a card of competition. So if you are wanting to do anything competitive here, I feel like you'll be really good at it. And in fact, you have the Six of Wands here, so you may already know that you're pretty good at something. But if you wanted to, like, if there's like, I don't know, some type of contest or something like that, I know this is like all like kind of, I don't usually say this, but the Five of Wands could be like a contest or like competition. I think you would actually do well if you were like wanting to enter into some type of contest or something like that. But the Five of Wands too, and the good stuff is saying, I feel like you're finding. I feel like because it's like with this Death card being here in the position of something you're unaware of, like the transformation. And this, I feel like Sag is something you've been going through for a while, and I think with this Five of Wands, like you're now, I feel like you're going to be starting to almost kind of find this consistent stride with things. Like you may have been experiencing like a bunch of disruptions. But I think with this Five of Wands, because it's like you've been pushing yourself to change or making changes or putting obstacles or challenges in front of yourself to make yourself better, right? I think this is you like really starting to see like, oh, like, okay, like I'm overcoming these things. And I'm actually starting to become someone different, or I feel like I'm starting to become someone different, or my life is becoming different here. And I think that's that Sun card here. It's like you finally being able to create a life that brings you happiness here, and that is authentic for you, right? And that is peaceful and abundant and positive for you. You did pull the Nine of Swords, like I said, in the future. The Fool card as your advice is saying basically, that you're the master of your own transformation, right? And this is your own individual path and journey in life. And you get to do whatever you want to do. So let's pull your oracle cards and let's jump in. You pulled this 10th house card. It says the world. Yeah, the 10th house does deal with career. So for some of you, there's an energy around, I feel like for all of you or majority of you, it is about career and what it is that you're trying to create, or just things in regards to career coming up at this time. And that's why that King of Cups is here. And for some of you, this is about devoting yourself to some type of career, or if you already have your career or your work or your business, I think it's like you're like wanting to, with this King of Cups, like devote yourself to it fully. Very interesting. You pulled this, the farther gate. It says bold step forward, and that's the Fool card as your advice here. I think you are being advised at this time. This card's a 55. 5 plus 5 equals 10 equals 1, right? Is a new beginning, right? And it all starts first from the 0, which is the 0 point of the Fool card in the tarot, the major arcana, right? The very beginning. And it's like, now is your chance to take that bold step forward here. Especially if you want to maybe take your career to the next level, or to take your business to the next level, or to just go beyond what you have done before. Did I pull the right card? Yeah. You pull this adventure card. It says south here. I think this is about exploring. And that's the Fool card, right? It's the pioneer, right? Everybody thinks he's a fool at first, and then they see him they see him later, and they're like, oh wow, that person was right, or wow, look at that person. Let's see here. I'm going to clarify your reading. Clarify this 3 of Cups here and the position of the good stuff. You pull the 10 of Wands here. 10 of Wands is about, it's the burden of choice, of responsibility, and like committing yourself to something that you believe in here and making it to the finish line. The 3 of Cups is being able to have those celebrations or those victories, but also having support with you as well while you're building something or creating something here. And the 3 of Cups is also saying you may be finding yourself having more support than you usually do for the rest of the month here. You got the Devil card with that King of Cups. Some of you may have Capricorn in your chart. But I don't think this is a negative energy off the Devil card. The Devil card does connect to the 10th house, right? Because it's the archetype of Capricorn. Capricorn was the 10th house. And the 10th house Capricorn energy is about goals, achievements, career, status, tenacity, ambition. I think you're ambitious and you have a lot of ambitious right now. I think you have a lot of tenacity. And the Devil card is just you really wanting to get very disciplined and strict and wanting to really devote yourself to something here that you care about. Clarify the 5 of Wands. You have the 6 of Pentacles here. I think if there's been any type of conflict, if there's been any type of conflict or dispute, I feel like you'll be able to work that dispute out in the position of the good stuff. 5 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles. Also, I finally see you kind of getting attention, and so like if you've been wanting something, or let's just say maybe you've been wanting recognition, or maybe you've been wanting, this is very interesting, you've been wanting recognition, or you've been wanting some type of support. I see you getting the support here. Also, too, 5 of Wands. Now, usually I usually don't talk about drama. Sometimes I do. But if there's any type of hate or haters around you, Sag, it's because of the 6 of Pentacles. It's because you're getting things, or you're creating things for yourself that other people are envious. Right? They're wishing that they had what you had, or they could do what you do. So if there is any type of, haters, look at it as a good thing, because you're doing something right here. clarify this, which is funny. I feel like that's the case for you, because with the Six of Wands being in your current energy, that's the card of success. And with that comes haters, the Five of Wands, because they couldn't go to the next stage from the Five of Wands to the Six of Wands, but you did. I don't know why y'all watch me. Clarify the Six of Wands in the current energy. Three of Cups, yep, which is a card of celebration. It's a card of support, recognition, following. You could have a following, Sag, or people that support your work or just support you, or you may be finding that people are supporting you, admiring you. Clarify the Two of Pentacles in the challenge. You have the Five of Cups. Yeah, I mean, there's been some disappointments along the way with some of the things that you've been doing. But I think for the most part, the Two of Pentacles is saying life has changed. So whatever is changing that you no longer can hold on to anymore, with this Five of Cups being in the challenge, it's okay to let those things go. Five of Cups as well is when you're disappointed because what you were desiring, that desire never being met, or you never being able to receive that desire, or you weren't able to receive the desire here that you were wanting. Now you're in an energy of feeling, disappointment. But the Fool card is saying, don't give up, right? Try again, right? Two of Pentacles is a reminder that, we can't, one thing doesn't define the rest of your life, right? Two of Pentacles is the reminder that life is change. Yeah, life is change. Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Swords. I will say Knight of Pentacles is a card of, patience. It does take time, right? We have to be able to endure. And I see you having to go through that. I got to keep it real in the future, which is where I see that stress and anxiety coming in with that Nine of Swords. But the Knight of Pentacles is saying here, like, it'll be worth it all. Just stick to the process, right? And focus on the day-to-day things that you need to focus on. And before you know it, you'll be in the Sun card energy in the outcome. Clarify the Death card in the position of something you're unaware of. You have the Nine of Pentacles. Clarify the Fool. You have the Eight of Pentacles. Clarify the Sun. You have the Hierophant here. Yeah, some of you have been looking for the resources to further your endeavors here. The Sun card, the Hierophant, is a good indication that will happen. I want to say as well, with this Fool card, Eight of Pentacles as the advice. Eight of Pentacles is kind of doing the same thing over and over again, right? It's not the Ten of Swords, but it's mastery, right? It's like when you have mastered something, it's the day-to-day responsibility and routine here that you have, right? And the Fool card is saying, if you've been finding yourself stuck, right, feeling stagnant, or just things becoming just redundant, the Fool card is saying, like, it's like, switch it up, change it up, right? Try something new, experiment. The Sun card, though, also the Hierophant here in the outcome, obviously the Sun card is a card of happiness, positivity, liberation. And the Hierophant is a card of, like, wisdom, learning, guidance and advice here. So you could be getting guidance and advice from someone here who helps you become successful. Others of you may be guides for other people, and maybe you're, like, finding that very enjoyable. Some of you, this is channel coming through. If you do art, some of you may have your art, like, showcased or something like that. Just saying. You do have the Nine of Pentacles and the Death card here in the position of something you're unaware of. Pull one more of this. The Tower. Give me one more. Ten of Pentacles here. I almost kind of see, like, if you've been experiencing a plateau, or you've hit a plateau, or you kind of just been feeling like, man, I've been doing the same thing for a while. The Death card, Tower, can be like, okay, well, let's change it up, right? And let's actually, sometimes, like, we can get success, or we can hit a plateau, and we're like, what's next? And sometimes we forget to, like, keep building upon our successes. And I think one of the things here that you're being inspired to do is, like, to build upon your success. Even if you've gotten success, is about setting the next bar, right, of a newer thing you want to try to create, or a newer experience that you want to have for yourself. You pull this Eye of the Needle card. It says intentionality here. Obviously, I think it's like, this card is about being intentional. It's with the 10th house card, so it's about being intentional with what you want to create for yourself in regards to your career. Like, maybe you have to relook at some things, or understand some things or change some things, but getting specific about what you want to create, I feel like will help you. You did pull this stay strong, be a guiding light here. So I think you're being encouraged, obviously, to remain grounded, be strong, especially like if other people look up to you or if other people are relying on you at this time. I think you got this, by the way. I mean, this is not a bad read. I think the Spirit's just saying here, like, you know, just be the guide for other people. Like, be the positive example. You pulled this Gaia card. It says harmony, abundance, wholeness, forgiveness here. So I do see with that Sun card being here in the outcome, you coming into an abundant energy again. And obviously the Sun card is harmony as well. And wholeness, because the Sun card is the card that represents pure truth, ultimate truth, authenticity, being in your light. And forgiveness as well with this Five of Cups energy in the challenge. Like, if you failed or if you had some type of disappointment, or maybe you were disappointed, the Fool card is about being like, okay, let me brush my shoulders off and let me not let this weigh on me anymore. Let me figure out, Eight of Pentacles, how I can improve things, make things better, adjust things. And by doing that, it's like you'll see that it was never a big deal. So that's what I got for you, Sagittarius, in your mid-month reading. I appreciate you for watching. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, again, that link will be down below in the description. If you're new to the channel, I encourage you to subscribe. Also hit the notification button bell as well. And if you liked the video, be sure to hit the thumbs up button for me. Otherwise than that, Sagittarius, I'm wishing you the best, and I'll see you in your next video.